Howdy, oh, what do you know? This is Rabbit of ScrubLeet Academy, and we are back in Dito. And today, we are going to be farming out some zombies and some skeletons. So we're right outside the entrance to Penitent's Rest, which will be our quest from Beyond the Grave there. So let's go ahead and go right in, and I'm just going to show you a pretty decent place to farm these out. And I was actually kind of surprised myself, because this is a quest you don't usually think of, or at least I don't usually think about it. So what you want to do, if you're in a two-man party, you have somebody stand here. If you're just by yourself, just throw a nice hireling there and let him deal with that. And you can go around and just go ahead and get all these skeletons because they will constantly respawn. Go around the town, get a bunch of skellies, shock troopers, and what have you. Yeah, and there's archers that spawn right afterward. Look at that. Some wraiths, some ghouls, so there's some decent stuff that'll spawn here. As you can tell, that skeleton has already respawned after we left there. So let's get these shock troopers. We'll probably have another spawn here somewhere, won't we? Yep, we got one right there. He's gone. Fallow ghoul. And an archer. Oh, we got a rare spawn. Nice. Alexi Draj. So, very neat, very neat. But you can just keep going around. As you can see, our Skelly is putting in the work. Putting in the absolute finest. But he is at least drawing the aggro, so we can just go ahead, help him clean up a little bit here. Those gate swarmers are just going to keep coming in. And we'll just go around in a circle, get these guys as we see fit. Boom, 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 and boom. Now, if you have multiple party members, you can actually have one sitting at each of these pyres if you really want. It'll make the farming very, very quick, especially considering that these skellies don't seem to have a particularly amazing respawn rate. But at least you've got huge amounts of zombies if you can get somebody reliable on the gate, Scarecrow. Oh, well, thankfully they're all lining up. No, it's my turn to smash the gate. The gate swarmers that spawn here, though, are probably your best bet. There is some claim to say that Haunted Halls at Evening Star has better spawn rates, but getting there and the difficulty of the dungeon are kind of a bit of a gate towards that, whereas this one, you can literally just farm it pretty much endlessly. The only thing is, you really do need somebody around to actually get that gate. Yep, there we go. If the gate is destroyed, they get through and you get ported right out just like that. I just wanted to see that work out because I'd never actually failed that quest before. But if that happens, then you're going to have to restart. So you always want somebody standing at that gate just so that the zombies do not come through and, you know, oppress Stormreach or whatever. Still, that's a very quick and easy video for them, zombies and skeletons, and they'll respawn endlessly there. And you can technically say that wraiths and ghouls will also respawn endlessly in here, but their rates are not really that high, so I think there are better areas probably to farm them out. That said, I think we'll combine this with a couple more undead just to create a decent video out of this, so let's go ahead and see what else we've got on the menu. So ghouls were an interestingly difficult one to really find in any great numbers, but I found that Tomb of the Crimson Heart might be the best of the bunch. It's a little random for where they spawn, but we'll go ahead and just bring them in, because these are the guys we want, these carrion feeders. Carrion feeders are the ghouls that we really want here. There we are, carrion feeders all over the place. Corpse gluttons. Alrighty, not too bad. And 2974, so the corpse gluttons count as gas. That's the big thing to watch out for. Oh, nice. Slicing blow. So we want carrion feeders in here, and we just want to race through this whole place here. Just find something here. There's a few of them. We'll just bring them back. Bring them back around. Here, we've got a bunch here, so we'll just go ahead and do that. This seems to be the absolute best place for them. Just keep an eye on the fact that corpse gluttons and carrion feeders are not the same thing, and won't contribute to the same thing in your monster manual. But I do think this is probably the easiest place to farm out ghouls of the bunch that we have right now. You could say that going into... Oh, nice spikes. You could say that going into Temple is a good idea. I think it's more luck-based. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. But it is an option. If you're just farming out other stuff, go ahead and go in there and get a few ghouls along the way. The big thing there is go to the marine area, or the water area where you get marine ghouls, because that's where they'll actually spawn there. Yep, so a few more carrion feeders here. So ghouls are not super easy to farm out. Get over here, you. But they're not extremely terrible either. They're somewhere in the middle. I've found most of what I need for the achievement, and I've never really actually farmed them out all that much. But a few runs of Crimson Heart should get rid of the last few that you actually need, and they're in pretty much every room, so they're not super bad. A couple per room, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. So you might as well take what you can get on them. If you guys know of a better one, though, it's actually probably... It would actually be pretty awesome to hear about, because I haven't seen too many great areas for ghouls at the moment. Or at least too many that just wow me like some of these other monsters do. Still, we'll recall out of here and head on to the final one that I'm going to include in this video. So the last traditionally weak monster that you'll be farming out here are the shadows, and we're going to go right ahead and go to the easiest possible area, at least that I've found, to farm them out. Though, admittedly, shadows are one of the easiest creatures to farm in the entire game. So you're not going to have too much trouble here. You could probably farm them out in, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. Pretty easy. But here we are, Magistrate's Office. So we're at Shadow of a Doubt. And you'll see right away, I'm just going to go ahead and get this speech check out of the way. Yep, sure, whatever. And I'm here to ask a few questions. We would like to make a deal. Let's bluff them. Yeah, we were going to succeed no matter what. We've got 69. Nice. But then we go into this darkness, and you can see the shadows just popped up right on the sides there. They're all over the place. Actually, we've killed 2 of them so far. Let's go ahead and check out how many we've got left. So we've got 19,000. 19,000 on the account. Jeez. 19,687. So let's go ahead and kill all these guys off. And we're just gonna speed through this whole dungeon here and just see how many we have at the end. How about that? I'll find the captain on duty. We'll just zoom through these humans. They're not really all that necessary to us. Zoom through because there are shadows on the ground right over here. Right on this dead guy here. Some shadows up ahead there, which this guy's dealing with. So we'll go ahead and clean up all these shadows here, plus the ones that are coming in from over there. So another PDK seems to be running away from some shadows. Well, we'll kill them off. Why not? We'll kill them off. That's what we're here for. Usually I wouldn't recommend running through these, but we've got infinite reflex saves. We'll be fine. And we're just going to go ahead and gather a few little mean shadows along this coast here, right here. And there should be some, if I remember, right here. Yep, there they are. And I think some more up here. Yes, there they are. Let's gather all these boys together. Now, I'm not sure that Carter has actually farmed out that many shadows, so it'll definitely be a thing. Wow, even more of them. Well, geez, look at this. As you can tell, definitely, look at that. We got Shadow Exterminator 3 already. We are just racking up the kills. And there's one more there, and we'll just get rid of him. So will this guy come down here? Because this is actually a decent dungeon to farm out, now that I think about it. A decent dungeon all the way through. Speak with the purple captain. And go over here and just start getting rid of these shadows. I'm surprised we didn't have any visual things. I thought this went dark. Oh well, they look really cool anyway. The shadows look really awesome, all shrouded by the purple. Some more of them, and it's pretty much just a wave-based thing right now to clean these guys up. And you have some coming in from the back there too. So tons and tons of shadows. So we were at 19,778, were we? 19,810 now. So as you can tell, this is probably one of the easiest creature types to farm out. Probably even easier than something like rats, which are basically just a cakewalk. So we can go straight into the Magistrate's Office. Actually, that's a really good animation right there. And you can just go down. Goodbye. Now everything should come in from the spawn areas here, right? Or did we get rid of them? I think we might have killed her a little too quickly there. Not a problem. Anyway, pretty decent either way. Tons and tons of shadows. Alrighty. And, oh, we did get it! We got the pale green ion stone. Ooh, very nifty. Well, I'll keep that. That's awesome. So that's exactly how you do that one. And as I say, really, really easy, straightforward shadows. They are not difficult at all. That being said, that's all the time we have for this one. If you enjoyed, do leave a comment. It's nice to hear what you think about these kind of things. And if you know of anywhere else that you might be able to find shadows a little more easily with a lot greater numbers, I mean, go ahead, definitely tell me about it. I'd love to hear it. I'm not entirely sure we would be able to find anything else, though, because that was pretty good, honestly. I'm going to have to tally that up in post and see how many we got there. That being said, I think I'm going to get up out of here, but you guys have a great one, and take care. Bye-bye for now.